Hi, welcome to One Piece Explained. I'm Nerdy Perkins.
And I'm Redbeard Shanks.
And today we're reviewing and discussing chapter 874, King Baum. So we're just gonna kind of run through things and then kind of do predictions at the end.
So the chapter opens with a really cool intro. Big Mom comes in with a giant, or like an Elbat spear attack. Mm-hmm. And that's like crazy. We kind of see her being like big, like the giants, and Luffy even's like, whoa, what's up? But that's really sweet. We get to kind of see her use her power, and it takes a huge chunk out of King Baum's head, like right off the bat, like as if this dude hasn't had a rough enough time at Whole Cake Island already.
Yeah, no, exactly. So what I was kind of most excited about seeing, what I was most excited about when I started reading this chapter was Nami starting to trick Zeus with her climb up balls, her weather balls, and I'm really, really hoping that, maybe she can trick him into being some sort of companion. I don't know how well that works or what the rules are with Mom's devil fruit power, but he'd be perfect. He'd be like the perfect companion for her. It'd be amazing.
Yeah, no, and I think having the Vivere card of Big Mom definitely, plays a factor into that.
I agree.
That's +1 for that theory, I'd say. But yeah, so after Nami takes Zeus aside with her little climb attack balls, Big Mom's actually going for a strike there, and she falls straight into the ground. And we see Prometheus then get upset over this, and he unleashes like kind of his full potential, I think, or at least the biggest attack we've seen so far.
It was pretty epic on King Baum.
Kind of like a Spirit Bomb-esque, to go the DBZ route. But anyway, Prometheus drops from the sky right onto King Baum's head, and the Straw Hats barely make it out, and presumably disintegrating King Baum.
King Baum.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and say R.I.P. King Baum.
Along with Ryunosuke. Ryunosuke.
He's so cute.
Then we kind of go around and see that all of Big Mom's forces are kind of getting rallied, and there's kind of a blockade of some sort, or at least forces being rallied to prevent the Straw Hats from escaping, if they can even make it to their ship. That would include Katakuri waiting on the waiting on the Sunny, just in case the Straw Hats appear.
Yeah, just in case. Come on now, Oda. But yeah, so after we see Katakuri sitting on the ship, it cuts again to now Pudding riding her little carpet, and she's catching up with the fire tank pirates, and she's like, yelling at Capone, and Capone's like, "Get out of here, girl! I'm not afraid to blast you. I don't care who you are." Huge dude. Capone's a badass. I love Capone, but she's like, "No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Chiffon." So then, we see Chiffon peek out of what I presume is Capone's eye. I guess that would be the only window to the fortress. I would think that's how I envision it anyway.
He could have
a little compartment. Nipple lighter, nipple windows.
Exactly.
But so anyway, Chiffon sees or has that little exchange, and she's like, I don't care about Mama or this country. I'm getting out of here. And Pudding,
getting out of Dodge.
Yeah, Pudding then has her moment of, the eyes tell the truth, which little more intrigue on this whole Pudding situation.
I think it was well done by Oda. I think we were talking earlier, and I was saying that it's been set up that everyone kind of finds her eye creepy and disgusting. So Sanji being the only person to kind of open up and with Sanji being the only person to compliment her on it, and kind of showing her warmth even after what she's about to do to him. I think Oda set up her change here well, and I think this is the first time we actually see her fully turning actually being good, actually doing something good, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. So this is kind of the first time we see her. The whole time she's been the great actor, and we had the consummate actor was the title of the chapter, and there's been a whole lot of back and forth. Is she good? Is she evil? Mm-hmm. But I think like you said, this really is her true color. You see that third eye crying, whereas in the past we've seen, her crying, but her third eye being like evil still, So I think this is the truth.
No, I think she won't necessarily be like. She's not going to be like a goody person after this. I don't think she'll you have characters like Boa Hancock who are like good people, but still have traits like they kick puppies and
questionable morals,
people, but but they're still they're Oda characters, so she'll probably retain some of her more not evilness, but like I can't think of a word.
Her maniacal nature.
Well, I was gonna say manipulating.
She's very manipulative.
But I also on my predictions, I don't think she would end up joining this crew at all. I think she'll likely be more of a Boa Hancock character or like a Perona like character where she will likely come back in the series and may have some sort of connection to Sanji in the long run, but Oda's made it clear that that's not like what this part of the story is about and like what the story in general is about. So who knows exactly what we'll get with it, but
speaking of predictions,
we're getting right into it.
So we should probably get into that because we could make a whole video on pudding. I think we just kind of prove that. But moving forward with our predictions for the coming chapters, I'd say in the next 3 to 5 chapters, I think this is what is shaping up to happen. So we've got this big standoff at the Sunny, right? So right now we've got Luffy and Sanji and Brook and Nami and Chopper. And we've got on the other side Big Mom and Katakuri and the homies Prometheus, Zeus, and Napoleon. And then we also have Brule who's at this ship. So I think this is how this is going to shake down. I think Luffy and Big Mom are going to fight, but on the condition that her homies are occupied by other Straw Hat members. I think Brook is going to take on Prometheus because, as has been apparent in this series, really, there's fire and ice, going at each other quite often. We see it with Aokiji, and we see it, the whole island of Punk Hazard was that kind of dichotomy. So I think the Brook Prometheus fight is very likely in that regard. And then I think Nami is going to take care of Zeus either by fighting him perhaps or just by manipulating him to her will, which I think is our boy Nerdy Perkins theory.
I want it.
And then I think, finally, though, I think Chopper and Brule have some unsettled beef, and I think they're going to, hash that out on the Sunny.
It's possible. Huh? Yeah. I think for the big ones, it's probably going to end up... For the big ones, I think it'll end up being Sanji versus Katakuri, and then, obviously, Luffy versus Big Mom. But the reason I think Sanji and Katakuri will likely fight is because Sanji has been noted to be the resident
the observation hockey specialist.
Yes, the specialist in observation hockey. So it's a perfect match off to have to show off any abilities he may be hiding in that range. In observation hockey.
No, I agree.
And then Big Mom versus Luffy's kind of obvious. And I don't know how much. I think this is probably the big. This is probably
it's coming to the climax. You see in the corner, look, right there, in the top corner of the color spread, it says Super Climax. Boom. Put it on record. This is the climax of Whole Cake Arc. End video.
I guess, yeah. I guess.